Well, good morning, guys. It is another training week. It is Sunday morning, and it has been a very long training week since I got home from Boulder. Last week, it was a week ago today that I got home from Ironman Boulder, and I did Ironman Boulder, and I've done 2 really long rides, and a long run, and a long swim, and I have a long ride today. So I'm like peak training tomorrow, and then it is go time for Ironman Wisconsin. I cannot believe it. I've probably got about 2 more weeks of some heavy training, then I'll start backing off and then fully taper. But I woke up this morning to get in about a 75-mile ride and a small run afterwards, so a small brick. And it is pouring. And I looked at radar and they're like, it's gonna rain for probably the next 3 to 4 hours. So just perfectly where I can't get outside. Like I can't wait like an extra hour or 2 and then go. So unless I want to leave at like 1 o'clock or noon, which I can't do because I don't have anybody to watch my kids past then. So it is boring. I'll show you. Winter day out there, and it just started like raining and storming. So this is what my Sunday looks like. Seems like every year I do an Ironman, there's always 1 or 2 days of the week that I'm just stuck inside, and it happens. We haven't gotten rain. They said like a decent amount of rain since June 24th. So it has been quite a while since we've gotten rain, so I'm happy to get the rain. However, how did it land on my one long day? So, dang it. But the good thing is I've got a couple options. I've got some spin intervals downstairs. I've also thought about just riding on my bike for 4 hours, you know, obviously mixing it up from standing and seated and fast and slow and trying to duplicate what it would be like outside. But I just got to get the time on my legs. So let's head on downstairs. I've got all my food. Well, I've got some food and some drinks. I know that like I can take a break, just like if I was going to the gas station, I can just come upstairs and grab a snack, go to the bathroom. So that is the nice part. I don't have to worry about weather or roads, or it was supposed to be, we're in a heat advisory. It's supposed to be like 90 something today. So I guess that's the good part, is I don't have to worry about that. And my bike's pretty much ready to go downstairs. So it's just my 3 bottles, and then I've got some food, but let's head on downstairs and figure out how we're gonna do this 4+ hour ride indoors. All right, spin intervals hardcore 100. It's just over 5 hours. I'm expected to go like just over 4 hours, so get most of this thing done today. And this is my ride for the day. I'm not gonna go anywhere more than a millimeter or so. Maybe some upstairs to go to the bathroom, and that's about it. And then that's my view of the road. Here we go. A little over 2 hours in, about an hour and a half left. Come back across. That's like my 3-minute potty break. Get waters. I'm plugging away at it. I'm bored as heck. I don't know how I got 2.5 hours in, but I need another hour and a half. And then that treadmill and we have a date after this 4-hour ride, and I don't want to date it. Let's get going again. Alright guys, 9 miles is in. It was sweaty. Felt good. I love my Bondi 6s. Holy moly. Like, I enjoy the Cliftons, but it just seemed like they just weren't doing exactly what I wanted. But these Bondis, they're not so stinking high, and they are so plush. So I think I found my new love. So Bondi 6s. I'll try to get a review out for you guys too. I want to run just a couple more times in them to kind of see. You know, since I was treadmill this time, I want to get them outside. But so far, they feel good. Well, hello and good morning. It is another day of riding in the basement. I have the kids today. Tomorrow they have a half day of school, and then Friday they go back to school from 8:30 to 3:30. So I am so excited. So I'm still in the basement just because I have them all day and I just don't have anybody to watch them. So I'm gonna get a 3-hour spin interval workout. I think it's called Tough Love or Have Mercy. It's one of my favorite ones. About 2 hours and like 50 minutes of interval work. I don't know, it's a way that like spin intervals and Troys make somehow 3 hours on a bike just work. I don't know how. So I'm gonna go in the basement. I've got my kids all set up. I told them if you need anything, let me know now. So I'm gonna get her already. And I've got my drink, my Gatorade, I've got some snacks. All right, so there it is, Tough Love. It's a 3-hour interval, and it works. I despise indoor training. It is so stinking tough, and mentally in that aspect, because you're literally not going anywhere for 3 hours, and you know, hey, I'm not going to see anything. Nothing's going to really like change your mind, have it just drift. But the one nice thing is when you're on your trainers, you don't have to worry about traffic. I know I'm home. Like, I can stop at any point in time. So like, if you feel like something's like hurting, like my hips started bothering me the other day when I was on this, and I think it's because my bike's just in a little bit different positioning than my one that I've been riding outside for a year. It's just nice because if you have to stop, you need to go to the bathroom, you need more water, you can. And when you're outside, that is not an option. So this does work out fairly well to have an interval training. And they're boring, but they work. So I'm going to put in this 3-hour trainer. I'm going to get this 3-hour ride in. So let's get this 3-hour ride in. Cooled down and finished from my 3-hour ride. It was hard. I don't know what it was. It seemed to go pretty fast, which was a good thing, because I was thinking, oh my gosh, I can't. Like, I've been on my bike for 8 hours down in the basement in 4 days. So I'm bored of the basement. But it went really well. I feel good. I feel strong. I feel like I could go longer, even though I don't want to. So I did 3 hours on the bike, and then I just did some like ab stuff just at the end. And it was funny, my daughter was doing like her gymnastic stuff over in the corner, and then she came over and she's like, Mom, I have to do my abs too. So it's so cute what they watch. So let's go upstairs, let's get cleaned up, and I've got to get these kids ready for back to school tomorrow. Well guys, it's another hill training ride. I've got my bike loaded up in my car. The kids are dropped off at school, their first day of school, and I have like 7 hours of freedom. Oh! So I am out of breath. Gotta go get some socks and my running shoes. I got everything loaded up, and this will be, I've got like 2 more longer hill training rides, and then Dave will be taking care of it. So let's go get this hill ride in and come along with me. Alright, we're here. Super windy. I don't know what happened. You can see it, but yeah. It was not windy at all this morning when I dropped my kids off at school. And now it is extremely windy, so this is going to be a fun ride. It's 53.5 miles in 3 hours and 17 minutes. And it is so freaking windy. I'll have to show you guys. It's windy. It has to be 20 to 30 to 40 mile an hour gusts. So I finished my bike and my run. I still like a 15-minute run. I saw my eyes so burns. But I did like 5,000 feet of descent, just under 5,000 feet of descent. You can see a windy on the camera. And just around like 50 miles, so it's crazy. Because that's like the total gain in 112 in Wisconsin. So Wisconsin's hilly, don't get me wrong. But I think this place prepares me well. So I'm going to go home and get showered and get cleaned up. And it looks like more storms are coming. So perfect timing to end this ride and run. Hello guys, I'm eating my Uncrustable. I'm about 36 miles in, and I'm going about 80, so just about my halfway point. And then I'll turn around and kind of head back, but it's been good. It's been fairly windy. It rained a lot last night, so a lot of the roads are fairly wet, but I feel good overall. And it's very, very oddly cool for Kansas City, so I'm very excited about that. But I'll show you, this is like my stopping point where I eat my peanut butter and jelly, and it's so pretty. I think I've showed you guys before. Got my bike. She's doing pretty well, and I'm gonna get ready to jump back on my bike and hit that halfway point and turn around. I'll check in with you guys when I get home. I am back from my ride and hot and sweaty. The sun came out and it got Kansas City hot. So my brief little moment that I showed you where it was nice and windy and just cool almost, it ended very quickly when the sun came out. So it was hot and humid. It was like, it took probably 30 minutes, but it like flipped a switch. It went to hot and humid. It was crazy. But I did around 81 miles, felt good. My chain still keeps falling off, so I have a feeling I'm gonna have to take my old bike to the store, and I don't know, I think I need a new chain. They said no, but we've adjusted it and adjusted it and adjusted it, and I just don't know how many other things it could be until I'm starting to think it's time for a new chain, because that would be catastrophic if that broke. So we don't want that on race day. So I'm gonna go get cleaned up and get something to eat. Everybody's napping right now because it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I got a late start today, which is good because that'll be more of, I'll be finishing about 2 o'clock in the Ironman. So it's, yeah, I planned it that way, right? So I'm gonna go get cleaned up. Guys, so my week is over with training. It is now the following week, and I just did another long ride, and it is my last long hill ride. So taper on that aspect will begin. It was 108 heat index. It is just crazy hot here. So last week I rode over 200 miles and ran a lot, and I actually didn't get any swimming in because my pool's being like refurbished. I don't know, it's just kind of like an annual thing that they do. So I'm actually going to be trying out a new pool tomorrow morning. It's actually quite a drive. It's like 15-20 miles away. But I thought it would be worth my shot because I got to get a couple more swims in before the race. But I hope you guys had a great time following along. I have just a couple more weeks, and this is like peak week. And then everything will be taper the following 2 weeks. So I cannot believe it. Ironman Wisconsin is 18 days away. And I will check in with you guys next week as training continues, and I will check in with you guys and show you what's going on. And Ironman Wisconsin is right around the corner. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Good night, guys.